Hey everybody, I'm Lauren Price and this is Disc Golf VR360. And today I am in Pasadena, California at the world's first official disc golf course, Oak Grove disc golf course. There's the original sign, and let's go walk over here. I'll show you. There's one of the original disc catcher, not disc catcher, I'm sorry, one of the original baskets that Ed designed. This is in a couple weeks. There's going to be a golden jubilee for the 50th anniversary of disc golf here of the Oak Grove course. And so I wanted to make sure. This is the third time I've been out here to record this, because the last time I came out it was all overcast and ugly looking, so it wasn't a very nice day. Here is one of the original baskets that Ed designed. It's a 10 chain design. The current design now has the disc catchers at 28 chains. Yikes. And you need all those chains. Anyways, that's one of the original baskets. The course was installed in 1975. It is the oldest and the first disc golf course in the world. And so I'm going to take you on a tour of the layout as it is as of today, which is November 24th, 2025. It is right now right about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and not a whole bunch of people are out here. Usually there's a lot of activities. The club here is very active and they maintain it. When you do get here, you're going to need to rely on U-Disc for the current layout. Go by that. There is one hole, the last hole, that doesn't seem right by today's the way I know it. And so I'm going to take you on over here. You're going to get a chance to take a look at as many of the tees and the holes that I'm familiar with. So let's get started. It's a 20-hole layout, Oak Grove. Hole 1, it's 291 feet. It's in the longest pin position, which is the C position. There is a Mandy. There's this one big old oak tree out there. You have to stay to the right of that. And the basket is over there. It's kind of tucked in amongst a couple of oak trees, well shaded. But and the road right here, that is OB. So you don't want to get on the other to the right of the rocks. There's a road off in the distance. You can see that truck coming down the road. That's also OB. So be careful. And if you miss the Mandy, there's a drop zone right next to it. And hole 2, 272 feet. You kind of got to move over here today. Got to move over a little bit. You're really not going to see it until you get up on it, but it's right over there. I'll have the arrow on it. And for the most part, you just want to just go straight at it. And it's kind of a low ceiling. You can't get too high because these trees will bat it down real quick. And right in front of it is kind of like a drainage gulch, and so that can grab your disc real quick, and it's in a spot where if you hit the basket it'll drop and we'll roll away. 291 or 272. Hole 3, 272 feet. It's right up there. It's kind of a little bit on a little bit of a little slope there, and it's hard packed. So whatever, if you hit any and it drops down, stands up, it's going to roll away. There is a Mandy, the tree right there. You got to stay to the right of that tree that's got the big pink ribbon on it. And many times when they during tournaments, they'll make one of these trees over here a Mandy. You have to stay to the left of those trees, but just go straight on up. Nice straight shot. 272. Hole 4, 350 feet. It's in pretty much the longest position here. There is no Mandy, at least today. Many times they'll make this one tree here, this one oak tree Mandy. You have to stay to the left of it. But straight out there, and it gets real rocky and nasty right around the basket, so be careful. They also have this in shorter positions, and then also tucked up there on the right, to the on the hillside to the right. 350 today in the long position, D. This is an alternate hole 5, T5, and the reason I'm showing this to you is because this is one of the holes that is used tees quite often. So you want to be careful. You want to look at it here, where you see that orange cone. There's a trail up there, an equestrian and walking trail up there. So you have to be aware of people coming along there when you throw. And the basket is typically on up over here at the top of the hill. And this is what is also known as the spider tree hole. So I will show you where that is, and then we'll go over to the current T5. This is the current tee for 5, and it's up above here, and just kind of follow the arrows from down below. Their bathroom is right behind me, so if you have to go to the bathroom, this is a good place to take a pit stop. The basket is 428 feet. You can see it through the trees. This asphalt road right here, and the parking pullouts, parking areas, those are OB. And pick up stroke, and down closer to it, you can see that do not enter sign. There, the road kind of goes around that too, and it's probably about, the road is probably about maybe 15 feet to the right of the basket. And for the most part, what you want to do is just go straight on through the trees here so that it fades to the left, and then you can usually put it right up there. It is a par 4, so, and it can be done very easily. Also very birdieable. 428. This is a temporary hole. It's what they call the B hole. And it's 199 feet. It's just like right there, just through. Nice little gap, goes straight at it. So it goes just a little bit of an anhyzer. I parked it earlier. 199, and the asphalt is OB as well as right there. All of that's OB. Okay, the next hole is hole 6, and you're going to take a trail. We're going to use the equestrian trail to get there. So I'm going to show you how to get there. Hole 6, 258 feet. It's over there today. It's in probably the longest position to the far right, left. There are several other pin positions right over here that go along to the right. 258. Hole 7, 398 feet. You're not going to see it from the tee because of where it's positioned. It's on the right hand side. There's several pin positions for this hole. You need to stay to the left of that telephone pole there, and stay to the left of this power pole here. And be careful, there's equestrian riders as well as runners and walkers that will come down this path here. Everything on that side of that guy wire or fence, that's OB. Try not to go there if you can. And the hole itself is tucked back in to the right behind some bushes. There, you won't see it until you get just about up to it. Anyways, 298 or 398 that way. hole 8, 247 feet. You're not going to see it because it's tucked into the trees over here. What you want to do is try to go straight out that way, and try to get a little on the high side so that it comes back in. It's a little shorter than normal because of where it's at, but you want to try to just go straight out that way so it fades to the left. You'll see it when we get around, when we round the bend. Hole 9, 417 feet, and it's actually combining two holes here. There's a Mandy right over here. There's a tree that's got a pink ribbon on it. That you have to stay to the right of that. And the hole, the basket, is about 220, 250 to the left. And you'll see it once you round the bend there. The drop zone is just on the other side where the tee normally is. You'll see a sign that says drop zone. And if you don't make the Mandy, go on the other side and play it from the drop zone with a stroke. 417. Hole 10, 307 feet. It's right over there. You're not going to see it from the tee unless you get down, and you can kind of just barely make it out. For the most part, what you want to do is just go out that way there, and so that it fades to the left. The big boys will get right there. So, and there's a tree right next to it, and a few other things in the middle. Everything on the other side, the left of this fence here, is OB, and that's pretty much about it. There's no Mandy's. 407, 307? I think it was 307. And hole 11, 326 feet. It's out here. You're not going to see it from the tee. You'd have to come out here to the right to see it. Once we get around the bend there, you'll see it. They can't miss it. A lot of times they'll take and put it straight ahead here in front underneath that oak tree. 326. Hole 12, right there, 297 feet. Everything going along the side of this fence here on the right side is OB. The fence behind it is also OB. You don't want to get in there. It's straight at it, and it's all hard packed, so it just slides right up. 297. This is what's known as the desert out here. They have about 5-6 holes that they have, and what they'll do is they'll rotate them. In other words, right now we're going in counterclockwise rotation, and other times they will have it go counterclockwise. So this is hole 13. There's the basket there. Everything on the right side of this fence is OB. And there's a fence beyond the hole, but that's another story. And again, be careful of hikers and walkers and equestrians out here, because there's plenty of them out here all the time. And that right there, where you see the NASA logo, that's JPL. That's what's known as JPL, and a lot of the engineers came down here on their breaks for just playing disc golf and getting into flights. It's kind of what was attractive about Pasadena, and why things kind of came about that way. Anyways, it's right out there. What was it? I think it was 297, 291. Okay, hole 14, 299 feet. It's right there. This is an island hole. There's 2 islands over there. They're marked with rope, and the drop zone is on the other side, just past the basket on the right, just past the basket on the right. So that if you do not make the Mandy, if you do not get on the either one of the islands, then you have to go to the drop zone and pick up a stroke. Like I said, there's 2 islands. There's the front one, and then there's a back one, and they just move the basket back and forth between them. And they also have another tee over there by hole 12. So 299, 2 islands, drop zone just to the right. Hole 15, it's 299 feet, and usually what you want to try to do is just get up high and get an anhyzer to the right, because baskets are usually like right by that one power pole. But it's in the long position, the C position, which is on out there. And for the most part, if you can see, there's a big old gap there. That's what you want to try to do, is just go straight through there, and the basket's going to be just at the end there to the right. 299. Hole 16, 285 feet. You're not going to see it from the tee because it's tucked back behind a big old oak tree that's really pretty much covering it. You won't see it until you get right up there. 285 feet, right up there. And probably a good 10-15 feet past it is a road that would be considered OB. 285. 418 feet. You're not going to see it from the tee here. It's out over there. Normally, from this tee, we'd be playing to a basket that's out there, and you have these trees here. That's a double Mandy, but they didn't do that this time. But straight out there, 418 feet, par 4. Hole 18, 255 feet. It's right out there. Everything on this other side of the fence is OB. There's a road that goes behind it. It's probably about 10, 15 feet past it. There's several objects in the way. So just go straight at it, 255. Okay, hole 19. On UDisc today, they have it where it's going straight at the hole at 396 from the long tee or the short tee, and which they have a sign on the short tee that says this tee is not in play, and they got the T19 sign on the long tee. And I've never played it from here straight to without going through the Mandy. So I'm going to take and play it the way I know how it's played, and we'll see if they get it squared away. Anyways, it's probably a good close to 500 feet when you're playing it for the Mandy. There's a oak tree up there on the left that has the pink ribbon around it. That is the Mandy. You have to stay to the right of that. And the hole today is in the shorter position of the usual positions. So it's probably about 200, a little over 200 from that Mandy. And from here to that Mandy is probably about 350 or so. So, like I say, and it's a par 5 for the age protected divisions, and a par 4 for open. That wraps up Oak Grove. I've been wanting to get up here and shoot this for a long time, and it just one thing after another. And recently it was the weather, and I came up and shot on Veterans Day, but there was an audio issue apparently with my wireless mic. Got that resolved and came back up the next day on Wednesday, in which that was just ugly, all overcast. And so I finally got the time to come back up today, got the wireless mic figured out, and here we are back up in time. I'm going to have it up for the Golden Jubilee, the 50th anniversary of Oak Grove as a disc golf course. Everybody's coming out for it. The Horn, Scott Stokely, I mean, everybody that was a part of the Oak Grove Gophers is going to be here. Got to be careful. There's a lot of people that use the park that are not playing disc golf, and you need to be aware of them. Equestrians and cross-country teams, walkers, runners, just people in general doing what they normally do. It's historic, 50 years of disc golf since 1975. Come on out. We got it. See you then.